VigilanteWilliamson here with a very simple question, and that is, why are so many furries in tech and in IT in particular? Now listen, I asked this question in peace. I don't want any smoke with the entire infrastructure of the country, the technical infrastructure of the country. I don't want smoke with people who are very advanced with technology. I don't want the smoke. I'm only asking because it's interesting. I too saw that one short that Thor from Pirate Software made, and I actually saw a video because I was trying to figure this out on my own, and I only saw one video asking this same question and talking about it, and I don't know if the person was a furry. It didn't have many views, but I'll give out some of his ideas, at least the ones that I can remember. I'll also just kind of like ask the question again, and actually going back to that video, I mean, he said a lot of things in there, but I think the thing that stuck out was the idea that there's a lot of creativity and innovation into using technology to make furry costume and furry art, and it takes a lot of innovation and creativity to be in IT and tech. And the other thing was just that furry community is basically online, and a lot of it is using online communities, and obviously a lot of online communities are going to be used for tech, but I just don't think that's it, right? You know what I mean? There's a lot of creativity for a lot of things, and they're not all furries and they're not all in IT. So I don't understand where this through line has even come from. I wasn't even aware of it until the what was it, the CrowdStrike, whatever that thing was, where a bunch of Microsoft computers were out, even affecting my job. And then around the same time, I think some gay furry hackers, that's what they were, you know, I'm not trying to be offensive, but they were causing damage too. So it was like, I didn't know there was this through line of technical individuals and furries. You know, I used to be, to quote the Green Goblin or paraphrase him, I was a bit of a tech geek myself. I tried to get in tech when I lived in Charlotte. I went through different boot camps, like coding boot camps, and went to a bunch of different little tech, I don't know if they were conferences, but just a bunch of tech meetups and things like that when I was in the Charlotte area, trying to switch industries to tech. Didn't really work out, but I was also not a furry, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I was in the wrong subculture. I don't know. But I am, similar to Thor's joke, a little bit more afraid of this. Not because I fear furries or anything. It's more of, we do live in a world where Disney may be able to get away with killing you if you sign a TOS, where Boeing, if you say anything bad about them, you can end up missing. You know what I mean? It could be in some corporate interest to do damage to some infrastructure, and the idea that they can just be targeting furries and accomplish their goals, that's a little scary. That's really the scariest thing. That, and I mean, the IT infrastructure in the country, and in this day and age, how powerful the internet and technology is, and that all of that power, almost all of this power, is in this subculture also, has its own risks, and it's kind of scary. Like I said, I didn't know it was a thing. It frightens me a little bit. Does anyone understand more? It's neurodivergency, a through line. But even then, there's a lot of individuals who may be considered neurodivergent or on the autism spectrum, for those who don't know. Even your boy, meaning me, has I don't know if it was a formal diagnosis, but I had a therapist, who I didn't like, by the way. She was woke and crazy. But I had a therapist say I might be, at that time, we still use the term Asperger's. I think they got another term for it now. But I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me. All of it. You guys think I'm on the autism spectrum if you watch my content enough? Shit. You understand why there's so much of a crossover between IT and furries? If it was a Venn diagram, it would be a circle. Do you understand why that is? Do you know why it is? And what are your thoughts on it? Are you fearful, like I am, that some wacky corpo might do something to the furries to mess with the infrastructure? You tell me. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.